I always thought that low temperature sweat absorption is to use very low temperature to weld. In fact, it is true. Of course, this temperature is compared with high temperature sweat absorption. Its solder is generally a tin wall alloy with a melting point of about 140 degrees Celsius, while high temperature sweat absorption solder is a tin silver copper alloy with a melting point of at least 220 degrees. Depending on the formula, the melting point can be even higher. The advantage of low temperature sweat absorption is that the operation temperature is low. Sometimes you don't even need to use a soldering iron. Just add some heat to the sweat material and you can easily get it done. The requirements for equipment and technology are relatively low. It is also convenient to operate, especially for some materials or electronic components that are more sensitive to temperature. Low temperature welding can better protect their performance and integrity. As for the disadvantages, I believe everyone has heard that the B element in the solder is a brittle material. Due to its low melting point, it is not as strong as high temperature welding. Especially in the case of long-term mechanical stress, the welding point may fall off or break, and the welding point is not so bright, which affects the appearance quality of the product to a certain extent. In fact, both low temperature and high temperature suction soldering belong to lead soldering, which is to make the lead material into a liquid like water, but not to melt the object to be soldered. After the lead material becomes liquid, it combines with the parts to be soldered and becomes hard after cooling down, so that the two objects are firmly bonded together. When using a soldering iron to solder, you will find that the two seem to be incompatible. If you add some rosin, it will be different. Once the rosin is heated, it will melt, allowing them to hug each other tightly. This rosin is actually a flux. It acts like a cleaner before welding. Think about it. If the metal is left outside for a long time, oxides will grow on the surface. It is a small obstacle during welding, which can prevent the combination of metal and solder. At this time, rosin comes in handy. It is weakly acidic, which will wash away the oxides and make the metal surface clean. In this way, the metal and solder can stick together tightly. This rosin is just a type of flux. Moreover, many Hunksy wires are hollow now. Hun flux is filled inside. No need to add Hun flux separately. Like and follow for more informative videos.